He was just a kid from Watford, tall, quiet, and built like he'd been carved out of determination itself. Anthony Joshua never imagined he'd one day stand under blinding lights, with thousands chanting his name and millions watching every move he made. But before the belts, before the fame, before the roar of the crowd, there was struggle, raw, silent struggle. He wasn't born into greatness. He built it one punch, one bruise, one sleepless night at a time. Joshua's journey started not in a ring, but in a life that could have gone another way entirely. He was known for getting into trouble, for being restless, for being on the edge. But life has a way of whispering to those who listen, and boxing, it whispered him. He first picked up the gloves not to become a champion, but to stay out of the streets. Yet, once he felt that first thud of glove against bag, something inside him woke up, something powerful, something unbreakable. It wasn't just about fighting others anymore. It was about fighting himself, his doubts, his fears, his past. And he rose fast, his natural strength, focus, and hunger pushing through the amateur ranks like a storm. Then came the Olympics, London 2012, and that gold medal moment that changed everything. The whole world saw it. A new star born, a champion in the making. But fame can be heavy. When you're at the top, every hit feels harder. Every word, every criticism echoes louder. The higher he climbed, the more the pressure built. Then came Madison Square Garden, June 2019. His first fight in America, the grand stage. It was supposed to be his crowning moment. But that night, history flipped the script. In the third round, he was dropped. The crowd gasped. By the seventh, he was done. Anthony Joshua, the golden boy, had fallen. The world turned on him. The headlines called him overrated. The internet laughed. The critics said his story was over. But Joshua never listened to noise. He listened to silence. In that silence, he rebuilt himself. No cameras, no spotlight, just a man in a dark gym, running in the cold, throwing punches into the air as if fighting the voices in his head. He trained not to prove them wrong, but to prove to himself that he could still rise. 6 months later, he walked into the ring for the rematch. Calm, focused, patient, and this time he didn't fight with rage. He fought with wisdom. Every jab was measured. Every step was calculated. When the final bell rang, he had done it. He had reclaimed his titles and his pride. That victory wasn't about revenge. It was redemption. It was about a man who fell, and instead of staying down, decided to rise higher. But the story didn't end there, because greatness isn't just about winning once. It's about what you do after you lose again. When Usyk came, Joshua faced another test. He didn't run. He stood tall. He fought like a man who knew that legacy isn't written in gold. It's written in scars. He lost, yes, but he didn't break. He went back again. Each defeat carved something deeper into him. Humility, patience, focus. The thing about Anthony Joshua is that he's not chasing perfection anymore. He's chasing growth. He's not just fighting opponents. He's fighting himself every single day. That's what separates him. That's what keeps fans watching. Because Anthony Joshua's story isn't about being undefeated. It's about refusing to stay defeated. It's about how a boy from Watford became a man who carried a nation's hope, who learned that true power isn't in how hard you hit. It's in how hard you rise. And through every punch, every cut, every tear, there's a reminder. Champions aren't born. They're made in silence, in pain, in moments when no one's watching. Anthony Joshua is still writing his story. And maybe, just maybe, the best chapter is yet to come. Like and subscribe for more videos.